Hey again, everybody. This is Bradford, your carnivore curmudgeon, with just a short video. Thought I'd give you kind of an inside look at our first camping trip of the year. A little bit of curmudgeonly, carnivore-ish, heavy on the ish camping out at one of our favorite places, only about 10 miles down the road from where we live, Jordan Lake, North Carolina. And this is just a trip to sort of work the bugs out and make sure everything works properly. We went to Crosswinds, which is the campground there at Jordan Lake, Loop B. Very nice place. We enjoy going there, and it's an easy, quick trip for us anytime. We were surprised to see no vacancy signs when we pulled in to check in that day. So it was a very full campground on Saturday, but it really cleared out quickly on Sunday. We arrived Friday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is check-in time, and by the time we took our time to get set up and situated in our camping space, because it was a little bit cool that weekend and it was getting later in the day, I did one of my favorite things for that evening's food. And that is, I warmed this up in the RV oven, which I love to use for some strange reason. This is a chicken enchilada casserole. It's actually technically a paleo dish, but very tasty, hit the spot. We had some beautiful scenery, but like I said, it was a chilly weekend, which meant the next day I needed to make chili. We had some guests coming to visit us for dinner that night, so I broke out the fixins for some chili dogs and really enjoyed making it on this little Coleman stove. That's half pork and half beef. Yes, there's some onions in there, so it's not carnivore, but it is, very low carb. And brought along my own chili seasoning mix that I pre-mixed up at home and cooked it all up for our guests, which arrived a little bit later in the day. Our daughter and our son-in-law and our two grandies who came out to enjoy a meal with us. Now, before anybody gets the vapors and heads for their fainting couch, yes, that is a bag of Doritos. No, my extended family is not carnivore, and so they eat what they want to eat, and I love to provide it for them. They also had some delicious beans, which I won't go near. Had some hot dogs, as I said, and then we had kind of the star of the show was these really thin ribeye steaks. They literally took 90 seconds on the grill to cook. When I say thin, I mean thin. They were marked down and they came out to about, I think it was like $4.29 a pound, and I bought every one of them that was marked down. I figured if I stacked them up, they'd make a decent sized ribeye. But when I say thin, I mean thin. I mean thin cut, so thin there was only one side. Know what I mean? Thin cut, so thin that when I picked it up, I got a paper cut. Know what I'm saying? Now, Sunday morning, just me. Mrs. Curmudgeon was not hungry, so I made some sausages. I stirred up some eggs and had a delicious kind of traditional, typical campground breakfast. And it did not disappoint. How can you go wrong with sausages and eggs with a little bit of butter? So that was it. We had just a quick and easy weekend. We spent a lot of time inside because it was so cold outside, but it was great to get outside. And if you can get outside, turn off YouTube for a minute and just enjoy it. Get outside, and if you can, have a meal outside. There's nothing quite like it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.